My name is Maurya Hanspal, and here I am to share with you my book which I wrote. It's Driving Through the Rule Book of an Investor, which talks about fundamental and technical analysis in detail. So why did I come up with such a book, right? It's all my efforts into this particular book. And I want to share the reasons that I came up with this book and what this book comprises of. My major reason was that when the people are starting their career into the field of finance, they're quite confused from where to start from. There are multiple books all around on like investment banking, on research, on valuations, portfolio management, and multiple different aspects. But it's difficult for them to pick up the best start point from where to start from. Because not every book will teach you from the scratch, from the very basics. Some books tend to teach you from straightforward advanced technical tools. But a one-stop hard point from where students can learn from the very basics to the most advanced is this book. That talks about fundamental and technical analysis in detail. Again, the name of the book is Driving Through the Rule Book of an Investor, and it talks upon various aspects of finance. It begins with talking about the different financial ratios, be it activity ratios, be it the liquidity ratios, the capital structure ratios, and most importantly the valuation ratios. All the ratios have been covered in fully practically with examples from two companies in the same sector. And the reason for me to take up those examples is to make you understand stuff practically. Because valuation is all about valuing a company and comparing companies within the same sector practically. So I've calculated all these ratios, be it liquidity, activity, capital structure, and of course the valuation ratios, and try to compare these two companies in the same sector. And try to have a good approach, clear-cut understanding of all these aspects. Then it goes towards understanding the valuation model, the DCF model, relative valuation models, the residual analysis model, talking about the startup valuation model, with the VC approach, the private equity approach, right, the workers approach, the first Chicago approach. All these things have been covered in to a great extent in depth. All those comparisons have been made to the tabular format, through all the tables, through all the tools, everything in a very simple language. And then we talk about everything about financial modeling, how to create a model, which aspects to take into consideration while preparing that financial model, forecasting the depreciation schedule, the amortization schedule, forecasting the cash flows, calculating those enterprise values and making a conclusion. And then we go towards the technical part, the technical analysis tool. So now the question comes, and the major drawback is that people tend to understand the technical tool when they're actually trading in the market. Like maybe through various amount of websites or some amount of online sources, right? So to overcome that drawback, I've tried to attach a screenshot or a snippet of all those technical tools when I was doing my research upon these particular companies in that particular sector. So at that particular point of time, what did a particular tool tell you? Be it RSI, be it the Bollinger Band, be it the MACD or anything. What did those technical indicators tell me for those particular stocks in that particular sector, right? So a screenshot has been attached to make you understand what did I do, right? What did I do on the basis of those technical indicators? So more than 100 plus technical tools, technical philosophy has been discussed in this quick short book. So again, to comprise everything from fundamental analysis, valuation, financial modeling, technical analysis in the most practical manner with examples have been discussed in this book, and that is Driving Through the Rule Book of an Investor, which talks about every aspect of finance. And this book is good for a BBA student, a BCom student, an MBA student, a CFA student, or anyone who plans to start their journey into this finance field. This book is available on Amazon, on Flipkart, on Goodreads, on Kindle, and also being available on a few offline stores. Thank you guys.